Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Chaos Child. In the last episode, after what felt like an eternity, we finally reached Chapter 2, which only goes to show how long this LP is going to go. We have a long road ahead of us, but most importantly, after having that dream in which he and Serika snuck their way into a private hospital and found a girl being confined against her will by macabre means, Takuru pondered whether or not the Sumo Stickers, whether his theory on the Sumo Stickers was correct. That even though there are a number of Sumo Stickers around, there are 3 that were specifically placed at each of the crime scenes of the current New Generation Madness. Although, surprisingly for Takuru, there seems to be more to the Sumo Stickers than meets the eye. Wink wink. Yeah. Also, to wrap up the recap, things are going on behind the scenes. Well, things have already been going on behind the scenes, but I'm of course referring to 2 rather shady individuals communicating with each other on the situation at hand. One of them was called Ed Lucas, and he mentioned something about being close enough to kill Takuru Miyashiro at any point in time, which is certainly ominous foreshadowing. But the person Ed Lucas was communicating with was called Amy, a name that is curiously familiar to Takuru and Serika. And, as Ito said at the very end of the last episode, only 5 people have seen the video that the newspaper club Sans, Kazuki, and Kurusu put together. Which is just how it goes. You don't quite have control over which videos get lots of views and which ones don't. It's up to a lot of things.
まだアップしてから24時間も経ってないけどさ。
That's certainly true. Then again, I doubt that the newspaper club is very popular online.
おい、同じ渋谷タグで素人が適当に特集した連続不審火の動画は100超えてるぞ。
An arson case video that has over 100 views. Yeah. I reiterate my previous point.
すっか、オカルト板の噂まとめ動画なんて3000超えてんじゃん。
And the good news keeps on coming.
渋谷で生活していると渋谷地震で死んだ者の霊が取り付き不思議な力が手に入る。こんなので3000？
Seems like a lot of people online really are into the occult. Oh well, never mind.
おい、聞いてんのか？
It's very hard not to. And Takuru is completely bored out of his mind. I don't feel well. Considering what happened before, yeah. No wonder you don't feel well. I tried my hardest to avoid looking at it directly, but screwed up.
そんな気持ち悪いか？このシール。
that is actually the question. Was what Takuru witnessed in the last episode merely a creepy delusion built on by stress and his own ordeal in the love hotel? Think there's more to it than that.
気持ち悪いだろ。
Of course, yeah, since Takuru is the only one who saw that phenomenon, he can't really talk about it without sounding crazy.
そりゃ気持ちのいいデザインじゃないけどな。
That's certainly an understatement.
お前は日頃からグロ画像とか見慣れてるからだろ。
You maniac.
いや、それとは関係ないだろ
う。Probably a good time to change the subject here. I raised my head off the desk. Ito's Pokecom was displaying the news video we'd made and uploaded to Nigonia last night. The one about the Sumo Stickers. The thumbnail was a close-up of that sticker. And another tip right off the bat. A smaller compressed version of an image on a computer used to allow a viewer to see the image before they click on it. The name comes from the fact that the image is sometimes the size of the nail on a person's thumb, hence thumbnail. And there's that sticker again in Takuru's motorhome. Why he has one there, I don't know. Okay, second time round, we're better prepared for it, but it's still unnerving. Damn it, calm down. Yeah. Actually, it probably won't make you feel any better, Takuru, but silver lining, you weren't entirely wrong about the fact that the stickers were placed at levels where the videos were filmed. It was just a hallucination. You imagined it. And the sound of the child crying. You looked again and it wasn't there. Ominous.
ただいまーってどうしたのタク
And here is a breath of sunshine and rainbows, known also as Serika Anoe.
いや
I almost jumped out of my chair when the door opened. I turned around and saw Serika frowning.
Hmm. なんでもない。なんだそれ。
Decisions. We're going to avoid a negative delusion after what Takuru just went through before. Should he go through a positive delusion to make him feel better, or should he just take things easy with reality? I think I'm going to give him a break. He deserves it.
ご飯だよ。買ってこいって言ったのタクじゃん。
Yeah, of course. Makes total sense. She was right. I'd spent all of lunchtime going around the school taking video of the preparations for the fair, so I could have this time to use as I pleased. I'd missed lunch. What a pain.
はい、しんちゃんはハムサンドとコーヒー牛乳。
おう、サンキュー。
タクはカロリーブロックとマウンテンビュー。よく飽きないね。
Seems to be his favorite meal. Stop hassling me about it.
栄養バランスを考えたらこれが一番効率がいいんだ。
Maybe. I wonder.
焼きそばと酒おにぎりとクリームパンとチョココロネとアンパンとグレープフルーツが私で、
Looks like Serika has brought all of her essentials.
相変わらず燃費悪いな。女子だろ。
女子だよ。
Don't make that why you asking face at me.
はなちゃん、はいロリポップ。
Kazuki is still battling the hordes.
演習中か。はなちゃん、はいこれ。ん？チャットしてるの？ん？
And she's finally noticed. About time.
なに隠さないでよ。レアアイテムでも出た？
Or maybe she was chatting with the other NPCs and avatars and SO2.
ううん。
Or maybe she did get a rare item. A strange kind of grappling match began as Kazuki tried to hide the screen and Serika tried to see it. Hopefully they don't break the monitor. They're expensive.
なんだろうな。
I'll just leave them be.
いや、俺ら新聞部って男に女3通、それなりな男女比じゃん。
It's certainly a ratio. You're not wrong. Where did that come from?
しかしちっともリア充集がしないのはなぜだ。あんな風に女子がふざけ合ってれば。
わかった。じゃあスルメあげる。
I think, yeah, Serika is trying to bribe Kazuki.
もう少しこっちが色気に当てられてドキドキしてもいいはずなのに。
It's been a rough day, Ito. Cut us some slack.
ちょっと待て。僕はリア充だって言ってるだろ。もう一席。
それももういい。つうか、尾上。副部長は？
That's actually a good question. Where is Kurisu?
あ、
Serika froze.
うん。今日も来ないと思う。文化祭の準備が忙しそうだし。
Yeah, she's still putting her energy into the culture festival.
それに、なんかのんちゃん、この間から変なんだよね。元気ないんだ。
Probably worth checking up on her on that. I wonder what's wrong, she whispered. It's one thing for her to avoid the newspaper club when Takuru is trying to pursue his own investigation, but it is something else when her actual health is involved. By lately, she probably meant since after Nana met Arimura. It was true that after that she'd given up on telling me not to follow the case. Either way, thanks to that, I've been able to focus on the case without being interrupted. Since you met Arimura, huh? Hmm.
よし、食べながらでいい。始めよう、和樹。変数、一旦落ちてもらっていいか。情報を整理するから。
Seems that Kazuki has conceded. She may have been waiting for something to spawn, or maybe she was just at a good stopping point, because she quit the game with much less cajoling than I'd expected. In game lingo, spawn is used to refer to the appearance of an enemy on the game field, and waiting to spawn means waiting for that to happen. Kazuki often spends several hours a day waiting for a rare monster to pop, and on weekends she's willing to wait over 10 hours at a time. That's quite a bit of patience there. A lot of patience. She started to print out data from the PC. Now then. There was a lot of new information, but I'd spent so much time making the video that the board was the same way it had been. Well, that's about to change. It was time to go over it. First, I should start with what I can't put on the map.
右のスペースが空いてるな。よし、まずそっちにチューブラリンな懸案事項を貼り付けよう。
All the stuff that we can't account for.
チューブラリン？
ほら、例の動画とか。
Ah, the other video of Kakita's murder.
そうか。よし、そんなら。
Ito forced himself to swallow what he was eating.
関わりがあるかもしれない動画は全部ここに貼っちゃおうぜ。
Yeah, that's the way to go.
じゃあ、まとめウィキに突然貼られた動画は、ラブホテルの中を外から撮ったやつだから。
It's this one. Because what else would it be?
で、その概要が。
There we go.
この動画のせいなんだよな。
This video has certainly added in quite a few new wrinkles. It's because of this video that I had that weird hallucination. It was just a plain old wipe, so why did it seem so strange? As if it weren't actually in effect. As if someone or something was actually blinking and watching.
どうしたの？
What's wrong with you?
いいから、とりあえずお前は聞いてろよ。
Probably shouldn't eat with your mouth full there, Serika. Where was I? Brainstorming.
伊藤、この動画、結局まとめウィキに貼り付けた人間って捕まってないんだよな。
ああ、ネットじゃ週末はかなり祭りになったけどな。テレビでも報道されてたから。
That's right. People on the internet like to make fun of TV and newspapers, but the biggest cause of online festivals was mainstream media attention. And the people who made that video made sure to distribute it to the broadcasters.
でも、それに関しての続報が、つまり燃料がない。そのまま丸3日、下火気味か？
Maybe. Or maybe the police are still trying to keep a lid on things.
事件が事件なだけにそういっぺんには離れてないけど、あと週末に更新が炎上してたろ？
Ito seems fairly enthused to be doing this. Huh? Oh no, I didn't know what he meant. Something to do with Koshin.
あれな。
That thing. And Serika asking what's the very question that's on Takuru's mind.
更新は復興事業の中心となった企業だろ。復興の時に街中に張り巡らされた監視カメラの設置にも噛んでるらしくてさ。
Alright, I think Momose and Shinjo were looking into that.
それにプライバシーを侵害されたっていう人がイチャモンつけて、それについて更新の対応者が横柄な態度を取ったとかなんとかで、確か今朝提訴まで行ったはず。
Koshin putting up surveillance of Shibuya.
そうそう、よくある話だよ。
んで、そっちにちょっと人が流れてる感じがある。
More gossip. I see. So that was it.
動画の炎上に関しては、いたずらとか捏造っていうやつが出てきて、それを主流派が潰している最中。
So it was self-feeding then. Either way, without fresh fuel it would eventually have to go out. Sometimes, but not always. Even a smoldering ember can still ignite into a flame. Self-feeding. A word Miyashiro made up. When a festival or flame war on the web lacks fuel to keep it going, sometimes people will appear to point out problems with the existing evidence, which leads to a new flame war. When he sees lots of these, Miyashiro believes that it means an online festival is beginning to wind down. Which is probably what the uploaders want at this stage.
まあ、いたずらや捏造っていうやつの気持ちもわからなくはないけど。
Then again, that's merely speculation on my part. But after having been there, I knew it wasn't. Definitely not a fake. That's right. I should put up the video of the room too. The one that we took. By we, I mean Takuru.
ラブホテルの動画適当に切り出してくれるか？
うん。
And I'm actually surprised that Kazuki is actually deciding to help out with the case. Okay, that's all.
あと一応これもな。
And of course, the summary, or the video, the other video. Why was he putting that up there? It has nothing to do with Kakita for the moment.
なんだよ。
別に新聞部の動画は貼らなくても。
Yeah, Takuru is still shaken.
ほらよ、気持ち悪いもん、俺。
It's also creepy when you talk with your mouth full there, Serika. See, even the self-proclaimed girl says so.
何が関係してくるかわかんないだろ。それにこのシールは事件の鍵かもしれないんだろ。
True, but right now, Takuru is just focusing on the situation with Kakita's body. Grr.
それはそうかもしれないけど。
あのな、君悪がりすぎだっつうの。ほら、シールもまとめるぞ。
Yeah, you didn't see the chakra that the Sumo Stickers have. Damn it. You can only say that because you haven't seen it with its eye open, and not eyes. Well, it hadn't actually opened. It did, but it didn't.
ったく、女子かよ。
男子だ。
Fine, fine. Looks like we lose this battle. There are a lot of Sumo Stickers in the other images anyway. I shouldn't let it bother me, although you should let it bother you a little bit. I was going to avoid looking at them directly too much, in case it happens again. They're watching us.
じゃあシールに関してこれまでにまとめた事件の付け出しだけど、こっちみんなの現場が見える位置にあった力士シールの引きの画像は、
That's the first case. Which one was it? I actually forgotten. Is it this one? I don't think it is. No, it's definitely not this. I'll need to rethink this. It's probably the one next to it. Pretty sure.
こっちみんなの現場が見える位置にあった力士シールの引きの画像は、
それは？
力士シールが貼られていたところの引きの画像。
That's the first sticker.
いや、そりゃ見ればわかる。それがどうかしたのか？
うん、まあ力士シールを見つけた時から少し気になってたんだけど、どうやって貼ったんだ？これ4階だぞ、ここ。
Yeah.
窓を開けて乗り出せば届くんじゃねえの？
ここの窓ははめ殺し。
Plot thickens.
そうか。お前言ったんだもんな、人柄。
だから人からじゃない。歌ってない。
他の現場はどうなってる？
We're getting there. Ito ignored my protests and motioned for me to continue. Damn it. It wasn't karaoke alone. It was a good vantage point.
次は音漏れ炭か。で、そうか、ここはまだ力士シールの画像を貼ってなかった。
I think we already have that sticker. Oh. Sorry, jumping ahead of myself. When I gone to the scene 2 days ago on Sunday, I'd found a sticker on a nearby telephone pole just like I'd expected.
そのアップの画像は新聞部の動画にも使ったやつだから。
But we didn't find it originally. It's this one, I'm pretty sure, because that's the close-up. Really was creepy up close. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
で、その引きの画像が。
I think it's that one. It's the other one that actually has a telephone pole. Oh, no, it's definitely not that one. My mistake.
で、その引きの画像が。
Probably got it wrong again. Or did I? Or maybe not.
ここは貼ろうと思えば誰でも貼れるよな。
Yeah.
だけど
Not much of a clue.
回
However,
転デッドの力士シールの引きの画像は。
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got it right
こ
this
れも
time.
貼られていたのは外壁だ。窓はあるけどとても届く距離じゃない。
そう？長い棒の先っぽとかにくっつけてピタンってやればいけそうじゃない？
Don't think it works like that, Serika. It'd be quite a feat if you could. Did you already finished eating all of that?
いや、そりゃ届くだろうけど、でもカラオケボックスの方は無理だろう。
ギブ。
That wasn't the answer I was looking for.
ちょっと食べ過ぎた。長い棒でなら届くんじゃない？
んなことしてたら一発でバレるだろ。
Yeah, someone would have noticed.
じゃあビルの清掃員さんみたいにしてとか。
Dress up like the building janitor. First a long pole and then that. The second one might actually... Not saying that there's any truth to that, but it's a possibility that shouldn't be ignored.
まあ、それはありえるか。
I wonder if Shinji is thinking along the same lines as I am. It is possible. It would definitely explain why nobody gave a second notice.
どうした？
Something's still
なん
off.
ていうか、こんだけ異常な事件なのに棒の先っぽにくっつけてとか清掃員みたいにっていうのはロープを伝ってか？
Yeah, pretty much.
まあとにかくそういうマットな手段で力士シールを貼ってる犯人の姿っていうのが想像できなくて。
Indeed. Well, Well, that's if the guy who put them up there is the same one behind all the deaths.
いや、犯人が貼ってるかどうかはわからないだろう。つか、直接的な犯人なんているのか？ 3件とも今のところ警察は自殺って発表してるんだぞ。
でもこっちみんなの事件の直前、部屋に訪ねてきた何者かを警察は追ってもいるんだろう。
Yeah. It's a good point. And maybe we should watch the footage of the first case again one more time. I still felt like there was someone on the other side of that door.
俺は事件の裏側を知ってる何者かのメッセージな気がするけどな。
You know what, Shinji? You're actually right about this. I'm actually going to give you that one. A message.
回転デッドの被害者である柿田が死ぬ直前にどういう状態であったかはわからないけど、仮に前の2件と同じように異常な精神状態にあったとしたら、それを生み出す何か、そうだな、薬物とかを3人とも服用してるとかで。
Ito's mind actually working its magic for once.
で、その薬物の謎を知ってる人間がシールを貼ったとか。
He was not really sure about a drug. It is possible, but we have no proof. But yeah, that first part you were actually doing so well.
何のために？
それはわからんけど。
It's something we definitely need to find out. If we're to break this case wide open. What?
お前はどう思うんだよ。
Huh?
僕は。
Yeah, I think Shinji was definitely closer to... Yeah, closer to the case than we give him credit for. So what was the deal with those stickers around the crime scenes and all over the rest of Shibuya? Let me think.
歴史シールを貼ること自体が目的だとか。
Possibly.
あ？
バットメンは知ってるだろ。
Batman. Oh lord. An extraordinarily famous American comic book. Also the name of the heroes in the comic. Launched in the 1930s, and as of 2015 there are many cartoons, movies and live action dramas about them as well. They are the night.
あれでしょ？コウモリがでっかい鋼鉄の赤マント人間に変身して糸出して子供をさらっていくあれ。
Are you sure we're talking about the same show? Wrong. Batman wasn't any of that. At least I think. That's about 5 or 6 different comics mixed together. Yeah, kind of seeing a blend of X-Men and Spider-Man being thrown into there.
作中にジョーカーっていうまあ悪役がいて、彼は現場にトレードマークとしてトランプのジョーカーを残すことがあるんだ。
I don't think we're gonna have to deal with him anytime soon. I hope.
残さない場合も彼自身がトランプのジョーカーのような顔をしているから、いずれの場合も現場にはジョーカーがいたという事実が残る。
そのジョーカーっていう人は何に変身して子供をさらうの？
Serika's still off on a little tangent there. What are you talking about?
なんだ、力士シールみたいな外見のやつが愉快犯的に3人を自殺に見せかけて殺して、力士シールをトレードマークとして貼ってるってか？
It definitely sounds completely far-fetched when you say it out loud, but,
いや、例えばだぞ。
じゃあ、なんで直接死体の上に力士シールを置かないんだよ。
yeah, not a question that Takuru can answer easily enough there.
だから例えばだって。
But the stickers are a calling card of some kind.
そもそも、なんでニュージェネレーションの狂気と同じ日付で事件が起こってるんだ？
Precisely the mystery we're here to try and unravel.
それこそ僕にわかるわけないだろ。
I tried to calm Ito down.
とにかく今ある情報をまとめちゃおう。話はそれから。
だな。力士シールだったか。
うん。一つ大きな動きがあったから。壁一面に貼られていた力士シールの場所は渋谷のガード下だから。で、その画像が。
Well, at least this time we only have one choice.
で、その概要が。
改めて見ると不気味だな。ここまで大量に貼られたことって過去にあったのか？
Now what do you mean? We're still not getting any other definitive patterns or clues.
過去の力士シールの数のピークは地震前の2009年だけど、その時でもこんなに一箇所に貼られたことはなかったと思う。だよな。
こんなのは見たことない。
Exactly why so many were put on a wall all at once?
なんで知ってんだ？
Because Serika said as she looked at me.
昔タクと調べたことあるもん。
So they were looking into the mystery of the stickers during or after the earthquake.
Huh?
一つ一つ渋谷に貼られてるやつ。ね、タク。
まあ、ちょこっとな。
Digging out the past there. That was a part of my dark history, though, and we all know about the dark past. Net slang. An embarrassing part of your history that you would rather not talk about and that you wish was forgotten. Its origin can be found in a certain famous giant robot anime. And once upon a time, a certain insane mad scientist found himself confined to the dark history by means of a black helicopter. But that is a tale of a different time.
結構がっつり調べたじゃん。大きな謎が隠されているって言って陰謀だって。
Seems like Takuru was quite the Chunibu himself back then. Hey, you idiot. Or in anime Japanese, baka. Sorry, I had to do it.
陰謀
I apologize. Don't look at me like that.
お前、2009年って小学6年だろ？そんな時から都市伝説マニアだったのか？
他にも調べたんだよ。くねくねとかアポカリプティックサウンドとか。
The squirmy and the apocalyptic sound. Sounds a bit strange to me. Anyway, squirmy. An urban legend that spread via the internet beginning in 2003. Most variations of the story involve people who saw something squirmy who later experienced strange incidents. The size and description of the squirmy varies, but it is often said to be a white color, and most of the strange incidents end very poorly for those who encounter it. Opinions differ whether the original story came from an internet message board or a manga, and the debate continues to this day. And apocalyptic sound. A massive noise of unknown origin that has been heard all over the world. It is unknown where it first appeared, but around the year 2011, videos of the sound began to be found uploaded to the internet, some of which were recorded in Tokyo. Many of these videos contain a powerful low-pitched echoing noise like two pieces of metal scraping together. The name is said to come from a scene in the last book of the New Testament, the Revelation of St. John, where an angel sounds a trumpet as the world is about to end.
とにかくだな。これを貼った人間はまだ捕まっていない。
で、小学6年の時にすでにかわいそうだった宮代くんの調査によると、
It's a very harsh way of putting it. What do you mean I was a sad little boy?
そもそも力士シールを生み出した人間が誰かとか、その目的とかっていうのは分かってないんだな。
No, we don't.
そうだよ。
じゃあ、場合によってはその人間が一連の事件に関与している可能性もある。
可能性はあると思う。
Of course, it was also possible that someone other than their creator was using them. But they've been at all the crime scenes so far. Just felt like they had to be involved.
現状出揃っている力士シールはこれだけだよな。
あ
あ。じゃあ今後の力士シールに関する方針だけど、この壁一面に貼られた力士シールのところに監視カメラを設置しようと思う。
We allowed to do that?
は？
この力士シール気になるんだ。こんなに一度にシールが貼られたことがなかったっていうのもあるんだけど。
I guess I need a picture.
和樹和樹
Yeah, I don't think she gets paid for this. She was too busy playing SO2 to listen.
和樹新聞部の動画に使った街中の歴史シール切り出してくれるか
Looks like she's still waiting on that rare monster spawn.
で
これが街中に貼ってあった歴史シールさっきの壁一面に貼られた歴史シールと見比べてくれ
I wasn't going to look myself though, but there were some variations. I didn't want to feel sick anymore. When I realized this in my room yesterday, I've been staring at them so long I literally felt like I was about to throw up.
んいやだから力士シールだろ
じゃあこれまでの事件現場のやつとも
Maybe they're a pair. Ito took a careful look at the picture I showed him. And there's also, that up there.
Oh.
So he saw it then.
何？どうしたの？
Something odd about these stickers.
デザインが違う
Indeed. Ito kept his eyes locked on the image. Surprised? I'm not a sad little boy after all, am I? Okay, time for a lecture.
歴史シールにはいろんなデザインがあるこれはシールが発見された当初からそうだったんだヒゲがあるのとか泣いてるのとか頭部が異常に膨らんでるのとかまあとにかくいろいろ
Lots of variations.
このせいでオリジナルの歴史シールっていうのはどれかわからなくなってるんだ講義で見ればグラフィティに属するこういう行為は模倣犯が大量に発生するからこうなるケースが多いんだけど
Truer than we know. Graffiti. Paintings or lettering left on walls or rooftops using spray paint, ink, or other types of paint. Functionally identical to in definition to street art, it's said to have been appearing in America in the 1970s, and in recent years some of its best creators have been recognized as cutting-edge artists. There is an unspoken rule that when painting over existing graffiti, you must replace it with something better, which has aided in the art form's development.
当事者たち以外にはどれが模倣犯の仕業でどれが最初に貼った人間の仕業かはわからないでも今回の場合事件現場と壁一面に貼られた歴史シールのデザインは完全に一致してるんだ
There is a connection.
じゃあ現場に貼ったやつと この壁一面に貼ったやつは同一人物。
いや、それはわからない。偶然同じだけかもしれない。街中に貼られていた単独の歴史シールの中にも現場と同じデザインの歴史シールはあったから。
We're still just talking about abstract possibilities. Ito sighed, disappointed.
なんだよ。それじゃあ。
でも過去に例がないほど大量に貼られれば気になるだろう。もしも同一人物だとしたら、次に事件が起こるのがこの場所だっていう可能性もある。
It's a bit of a stretch. And if we could get a video of it happening, it would be the biggest scoop imaginable.
それはまあな。でもいいのか？
About what?
勝手に街中にカメラ設置してその映像を見るって、要は盗撮だろ。せめて次のニュージェネの日付の10月10日付近まで待った方が、明らかに部活の範疇じゃないだろう。勝手に街中にカメラ設置してその映像を見るって、要は盗撮だろ。せめて次のニュージェネの日付の10月10日付近まで待った方が、明らかに部活の範疇じゃないだろ
う。Ito's concerns are not unfounded.
クルスみたいなこと言うなよ。
みたいに言ってんだよ。バレたらどうなるか。俺は嫌だからな、殺されるのは。
もうだからのんちゃんのことを怖がりすぎだってば。ねえ花ちゃん。ほら。
No, she's clearly not listening.
クルスなら大丈夫だろう。なんだか最近ガミガミ言ってこないし。
Yeah. Think Kurisu
そうだけどよ。
should be the least of our worries. You tell him.
チャンスなんだよ。手がかりが歴史シールしかなくて、そのシールの中に気になるところがある。最高の結果になれば先頭を打てて犯人の目星がつく。しかも警察より先に。最悪でも無駄骨だったで終わりだろ。
Not too sure about that last part. There, Takuru. Went way over our heads. Still, Ito thought for a second about something. Probably Kurisu.
わかったよ。部長はお前だ。
He nodded in resignation. Alright.
現状でのボードを使っての情報整理はこんなところか。
So all the information we have at the moment.
おー、このボード初めてこんなに大きく使うね。
Serika looked at all the papers pasted up on it.
確かにな。 今までは別にきちんと整理するまでもないやつばっかりだったからな。
Kazuki's annoyed, as usual. Did I just hear her get upset? And I think you did. You also heard the sound of her fist punching the wall. Did she just lose a roll for a rare item, or have a kill get stolen? Probably. In SO2, when a party decides who in the group will get a rare item dropped by the monster, or by a monster, the computer rolls a set of dice for each player, and the person with the highest roll wins. SO2 also allows for different methods of determining loot allocation and kill steal. Online gaming slang. The act of attacking a monster that another player has already started fighting. Since this can reduce the amount of experience or items earned by the original player, it can often lead to fights. In Japan, it's often considered bad manners. Very much so.
Hana-chan, ダメだよ。壁へこんじゃうよ。
She doesn't appear to be listening. There was a pretty big dent in it already, actually.
どうした？
Ito was still looking at the board. Was there something I'd forgotten to go over?
いや、さっき途中でいろいろ出たわかんないことだけどよ。なんでニュージェネの日付に合わせて事件が起こっているのかとか、なんで現場じゃなくて少し離れたところに歴史シールがあるのかとか。
So many questions, so little answers.
なんかわかったのか？
No, that's not it. Ito shook his head.
こうしてみれば、案外そのおかげで俺ら先に進めてんなと思って。ニュージェネの日付は渋谷ニュースの K さんも気づいてたけど、現場の歴史シールってまだ俺らしか気がついてないだろ。こんなこと前にあったか？
Maybe not other outside observers, but that's true. Yeah. So for right now, we're ahead of the curve, except of course counting the people responsible for putting them up in the first place.
チャンスってことだろ。
確かにそう思わないとそんな状況かもな。
But is it worth it? Ito smiled as if he'd gotten over his doubts.
で、どうする？カメラ。ブノはさすがにまずいから、お前のでいいか？
ああ、前に自宅の防犯用に買って余っちゃった人感式のやつを持ってきてるから。それで仮に一旦10月10日まで撮影するとしてもバッテリーは持つ。
Well, that seems to cover that base.
よし。じゃあ早速今から行くか。
Of course, if the battery dies on October 10th, we'll be in a bit of trouble there.
あ、それなんだけど。
ん？
お前一人で行ってきてくれないか？
は？お前は？
有村さんにもう一度話を聞きに行く。昨日は歴史シールと動画のアップでバタバタしてて無理だったから。
Yeah, we need to deal with that angle as soon as possible. Ito looked surprised, then felt silent for a moment.
いや、そりゃ確かにあの子には聞きたいことはたくさんあるけどよ。
Still more puzzle pieces that haven't been put into place.
でも先週生徒会室で会った時に、なんつうか有無を言わさぬ感じっつうか、得体が知れないっつうか。
I wouldn't necessarily say imposing. Kurusu is imposing.
怖くなかったか、あの子。
But there was a strange aura to her there. I could tell what Ito was trying to say. Hanai Arimura had been a cheerful girl. At least when she was talking to Kurusu. The second I brought up the Love Hotel incident, it all changed.
あなただったんですか？部屋に入ったっていううちの生徒は。
Everything about her changed. Her voice was flat and emotionless, telling me nothing about what she was really thinking. And
「あなた殺されますよ、宮代拓先輩。」
those last words, a warning or a threat? Either way, we can't let our guard down.
お前、あの時なんか言われたんだろ、あの子に。それがなんか関係あんのか？
Pretty much.
いや、別に言われてないよ。
But, of course, Takuru isn't going to admit what she said to him. Ito's thoughts, on the other hand, were extremely easy to follow. He didn't believe a word I said.
まあいいさ。とにかくあの現場にいたのはお前たちなんだからな。
Must have come up with some probable answer that satisfied him.
でもお前一人で聞きに行けんのか？絶対挙取るだろ。
私もタクと行くよ。タク、まだ有村さんに慣れてないでしょ？
Shut up. I would just get a little nervous. Takuru's anxiety there. But that pretty much leaves Ito on all by his lonesome.
なんだよ。
いや、しかしお前ら四六時中一緒にいるよな。
別に四六時中ってわけじゃないだろ。
Just she and I. She and I have been friends for our whole lives. Takuru and Serika.
へえ。
What are you trying to say?
それこそ挙取った流れで否定しないのがお前ららしいなと思っただけだ。
Huh?
お前、本当にリア充じゃないわ。
What did you say?
んじゃあ、お前と尾上は有村さん担当な。
オッケ
Oh, thanks for that, Ito.
おいちょっと待て僕は
って俺と和樹
Wait, you're bringing her along? Yeah, she's still mad. No dice, I'm afraid.
ー。なんかいきなりやってきた敵キャラの群れにやられちゃったんだって。
And MPK, maybe. Short for Monster Player Killer. The act of luring a monster to another player and causing the monster to attack and kill them. This is also considered seriously bad manners. Now wait a second.
どの道和樹は部室から出てまで部活動するやつじゃないだろう。
He's not really involved in this.
じゃあ俺がカメラ担当で
Well, looks that way.
オッケ
行ってきます
Ito is not happy about this.
ー。いってらっしゃい。
Ito silently took the bag with the camera in it from me and said,
せちがれ
With those mysterious words, he disappeared into the hallway.
しんちゃんどうしたの？
わからん。
He has his priorities and we have ours. And we're looking on another blog site, a Marble blog. More information on the Sumo Stickers. Apparently they saved the world from destruction. And there's a profile of somebody with a sticker as his profile by the name of Honda. Nice little reference there. You can read all this. If you pause the episode. But mentioned something about a third eye used in conspiracy theories and whatnot. Not unlike the eye that Takuru hallucinated. This is a rather long blog, and there are some comments. Lots of comments. We'll yeah, just breeze through these. Yeah, bunch of theories and speculation.
あれ尾上さんじゃんだったの有村
And it looks like we're continuing our next leg of the investigation. But that is going to be the end of this episode of Let's Play Chaos Child, and when we return, It's time to find out where exactly in the academy Hinai Arumura is hiding, if she is indeed still on the premises. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.